Hello everyone and welcome back to Netmaster Zone channel and to a new video from FortiGate series. If you follow our channel, we just configured this topology in the previous videos, and now all this routers are configured. Just we need to connect this site 1 to the HQ. And here let me just explain a little bit for those who are new here. We just configure high availability in these two FortiGate devices, and also we have all this interfaces is connected. And now and also I just configure the site-to-site remote access VPN to access the HQ. And this remote access VPN is using Radius and also LDAP server for authentication to the HQ. Here our ISP is already configured and it's connected to internet, to live internet, and now this PC is able to access the internet. And also we just apply some filtering, not application filtering but site filtering, and this PC now can safely access the internet. Here in this video I'm going to configure this site 1 and then connect this site 1 to the HQ site using the Site-to-Site VPN. Here you can see that this port 12 that I use it for, just it connected to a management PC because I didn't want to have another computer here, and that will drive my memory and my processor. I can use this as a management PC, but the other ports are separately, and they are separated. And then for accessing this VPC2 to any IP address here for 10.10.20 and 10.10.10 here, it's need to connect through, go through the VPN tunnel. Okay, let's go to our FortiGate site 2 here, and let's first of all let me admin and password. I believe I have some configuration here, and because of that, let's first delete this configuration and then start everything from scratch. Execute. Factory reset, and asking me yes or no. Yes. Let's wait for this, and in just a few seconds it will come back, and then we will start our configuration again. Okay, the system is going down now, and it will come back in a few seconds. Okay, our device is ready. Let's log in. Username admin, and it doesn't have password in the beginning. Let's assign a password. Okay, now our device is ready for configuration. Let's go and configure our management interface, port 12 here. Configure system interface, and let's go to edit port 12. Let's set IP address 192.168.1. I'm going to assign 100 is assigned here in the management PC. Let's assign 3 for this one, /24, and set allowance to HTTPS, HTTP, and also ping. And now our configuration in the CLI is done. We don't need the CLI mode anymore. Let's finish our configuration in the GUI interface. Let's close this and let's go to our management PC. And here this is my GUI interface from FortiGate HQ. Let's go to 192.168.1.3. I should be able to access this. I believe it doesn't work. Let's see our configuration is correct here or not. Let's configure system interface, edit port 12, and let's show command 192.168.1.3, and the IP address, everything looks okay here, no problem, and it's connected to the PC. It should be accessible. Yeah, it just come here. Let's log into admin and password. Okay, in the beginning it just tell us because we factory reset our FortiGate. It's just asking us to give a host name here. Let's give a host name, name it FortiGate Site 2, Site 1, and okay. I'm going to use the optimal mode of the GUI interface, the dashboard, and let's not see this video again. Okay, this is my FortiGate interface. First of all, let's go to the network, not this network here, and here let's configure our interfaces. First of all, let's go to our interface port 12 that is configured for management interface, and give just alias here. Let's name that management. And everything else is okay. Now let's go back to our topology and see. Our port 1 and port 2 is connected to ISP3 and to ISP4. Let's configure these two ports. The IP address for this port 1, let's edit this, and here I need to configure the manual IP address, and the IP address is 172.16. For ISP3 is 30.2 because one is configured in the ISP, and this is with 24-bit of mask. Here you can see that 172.16 30.1 is configured here and 40.1 is configured here. I'm going to configure 2 for these two interfaces, and now HTTP SSH is okay, and anything else, and let's give it an alias ISP3 and save it. Now let's go to our port 2, edit this one also, and let's configure the alias first. This is ISP4 and the IP address is 172.1640.2/24. It's because one is configured to the ISP, and I'm going to allow HTTPS ping SSH, maybe we need that, and everything else is okay. Now this two port it's configured, that is connected to the ISP, and I need to configure this port 3 because I'm going to give a DHCP IP address to this VPC 2. Let's configure this. The IP address is 10.10.3.0/24 for this port. Let's go to port 3. I'm going to give an alias name of LAN here, and the IP address 10.10.3.1. I'm going to configure 1 here and allow SSH ping HTTP maybe, but the most important, I need to enable this DHCP server here because I'm going to give IP address, DHCP IP address to this computer that is connected here in this switch. Okay, let's use the range of 100 to 10.10.3. Let's use 200. This is the IP address range that I'm going to assign in my DHCP. The mask is same as the interface, and also default gateway and DNS server I'm going to put them same as the interface. And also this is the lifetime lease, and after this many seconds that it will request for the DHCP, it will release the DHCP IP address and assign it again. Let's save this. Now let's go to our topology. Here our VPC should be able to access the receive IP address. Let's configure it IP DHCP. It should receive IP address from this FortiGate. Yes, it just received that. And let's see, 10.10.3.100 is assigned to this VPC. Okay. Now anything else we need to do here before starting our configuration in the VPN? Let's think about the routing. Of course, this 2 port is connected to the ISP, and we don't have any default route or any other route to send the traffic to the ISP and also to these other devices. Because of that, let's go and configure this static route here. Routing, let me create it. I'm going to configure this default route, and the gateway for this, let's configure it 172.16.30.1, and this is ISP1, and the administrative distance for this ISP I'm going to leave it for to be 10. Let's save that, and let me add another route also for default route to 172.16.40.1. this is for ISP4, and also let's change the administrative distance to 20. Okay, now for this topology, the first if someone sends the traffic to the internet, it will select this one first because it has a smaller administrative distance. Actually, I didn't configure any SD-WAN here. It means that this 2 ports is working separately, and if one of them is down, the other one will not take the place. But here we just configure the SD-WAN, and if some of this port is down, the traffic will automatically go to another path. You can see that in that video. But here I'm just focusing on my site-to-site VPN. Okay, this routing is okay, and now I should be able to ping execute ping to 172.16.10.2. this is the IP address of FortiGate here in this site, that is ISP1. In this port is configured. This port and this port is same because these two are in high availability. It means logically these two is count as one device, and it's good that I'm able to ping this. Everything is okay. Now I should be able to configure my site-to-site VPN. Before doing that, let me show you in this one. All the routing actually is configured here. We don't need to do any routing in this FortiGate Site 1 or FortiGate HQ. This is FortiGate HQ, and let's go to the network and static routing. I'm just going to show you. You can see that all the routing is configured here. This two route is to the inside because this inside network is not directly connected to these two FortiGates. It means that I have another gateway here. Because of that, this 248 doesn't know about this network. I need to add this two route here. When you connect a FortiGate device and assign IP address to the interfaces, the FortiGate will automatically know that this IP address is directly connected, and it will add them to its directly connected interface routing table. But if it's not directly connected, in this case you can see that this to section is not directly connected to this FortiGate device, then I need to configure some routing table to the inside. And this to routing is already configured here, and also I have two routes, two default routes, to ISP1 and to ISP2. Okay, everything is okay. I just need to configure my site-to-site VPN. For that, let's go to the VPN, and here let's go to VPN wizard. And in the VPN wizard, I'm going to select site-to-site, and let's give a name for that. Let me name it HQ to site 1. And the other side, the remote site, is also FortiGate device, and you can see the diagram here. This is site-to-site FortiGate, and also the other remote site is also FortiGate device. If it's Cisco or any other models, of course you can change it here. Let's click on next, and here I need to configure the IP address of the remote site, and that is 172.16.30.2. This is the IP address of my interface, this interface port 1. I'm going to configure this site-to-site internet through this port, and this is the IP address of that port. And the FortiGate device, you can see that it by default it's selecting this ISP1 port 1 to connect to this other site. And here for the pre-shared key, I'm going to select something 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's just for our lab, and it should be 6 character. Let's click next. Then in the local interface, which interface that we are going to send it through this VPN tunnel, and that is the inside net, and the IP address of that is 192.168.50.0. You can see it's doesn't match this IP addresses 10.10.2.0 and 1.0. It's the inside IP address, and we have a one VLAN here in the switch with the IP address of 192.168.50.1. and this is the interface, and the subnet that we are going to allow here, it's not this subnet, because this is the inside interface. I'm going to allow 10.10.1.0/24, and also 10.10.2.0/24. And the remote subnet that these two subnets are allowed to go to that is 10.10.3.0/24, and this is the IP address of site 1. If we have any other IP address in the site 1 or any other site that we are going to allow this to IP address, we can add it here. Right now, let's click next. It just shows us a summary of our configuration. Let's click on create. Okay, our VPN is created, and VPN is down because the other site is not configured yet. Okay, here is finished. Let's go to our FortiGate site 1. Let's log in again. And here let's go to VPN section. VPN wizard. Same configuration. Just let's name that site 1 to HQ, and the other site is also FortiGate. Click next. The remote IP address that we are going to connect this VPN to is 172.16.10.2. This is the IP address of and the other side. The IP address of this interface that we configured before, and you can see it's this is this is the IP address of this site that we are going to connect it to this FortiGate. This is the IP address of FortiGate HQ site, and you can see here it's just go through ISP port 1, and let's configure the same pre-shared key that we selected in other site. Click next, and here local interface is our LAN interface, and the IP address is okay because it's directly connected to the LAN, and the remote site that we are going to allow is 10.10.1.0/24 and also 10.10.2.0/24. These two IP address should be accessible from this IP address. And let's click on next. Here you can see again summary of our configuration, and click on create. Now this site-to-site VPN is created. Let's go in our topology here, and let me see if I have IP address here. Let's show IP. Yes, I have IP 10.10.2.51, and that is the DHCP IP address that is configured in this switch, and this VPC just received this IP address. Let's run the ping 10.10.3.100. It's the IP address of this VPC 2 that we are going to ping. Let me run this continuous ping. In the first try actually we were able to ping this IP address. Actually in reality it's not this easy. It needs some of course some troubleshooting to find a problem or something, but you can see here just in one try we configured this together. And let me try to ping here, ping 2.51, and this is the IP address of this VPC1, and I should be able to ping it. Yes, from both sides I'm able to ping this too. Okay, before finish our video, let's go and see some logs here that is created. For that, let's go to log and report, and here let's go to event. In the events you can see the different events that we have here. We are going to check this VPN events. It should shows us the all two phases that is runs here. Yes, you can see that phase 1 with the HQ is succeed, and after phase 1 install IPsec SA, and then phase 2 also is succeed here in this FortiGate site 1. And if I go to this FortiGate HQ, let's go to our events here, and here let's go to the events. You can see the same information here, and just the name is HQ to site 1 and phase 1, and phase 2 is just run, and everything is okay. And if I go to the traffic, that is forward traffic here, I should be able to see something. Yes, you can see here, no, this is the old one. This is 23 hours ago, it's not new one. Let's go to this one, and I believe I cannot see any forward traffic because I didn't run any logging here. For that, let's go first to the policy and to the firewall policy. When we create our site-to-site VPN, this firewall policy actually is created automatically, and you can see here we have one implicit deny at the end, and it's deny everything. You can see implicit deny, and it's deny all, from all to all. But this our traffic will match to these two here. First one is site 1 to HQ, and this is site 1, and this one is HQ. You can see that site 1 to HQ, this is the object networks, and each of them has the actually it's named mode. You can see the IP address, the subnet address configured here, and from site 1 to HQ, and it's accepted. And also in reverse, same, from HQ to site 1 is also accepted. Site 1 to HQ remote and site 1 to HQ local, both of them accept. And you can see that we have some traffic that going and coming here, but I think it's not configured any logging. The logging is not turned on here. Let me turn on the logging, and then we can see this log in the logging information. It's just security events. I'm going to enable that all sessions. Okay, and now if I go to the logging, I should be able to see that local, not local, the forwarding traffic here. Let's wait for a second. Actually, I think I just enabled that on the one of this policy. Let me go to our firewall policy again. I enabled that on the first one. Let me see. This one is site 1 to HQ. Let's also enable that here. All session. Okay. Now logging is enabled on this 2, and it should comes here in the forwarding traffic. Yes, you can see here that from 10.10.3.100 to 10.10.2.51, and this is the policy ID that is matched, and it's accepted. If any other traffic that we try to ping, we will not be able to ping that. And I'm not going to turn on these two windows here. They are Windows servers and very loud. It doesn't need to, but if I turn one of this and try to ping to 10.10.1 anything, it's 21 here, it will be succeed also, because we already allowed that IP address in this firewall, and also in this these two firewall, I can say. Okay guys, thank you for your watching, and please like and subscribe my channel, and hope see you in the next videos.